For today's lesson, we're going to take a look at identifying transformations. So this is still SL 8.7, but we're looking at lesson 19. All right. Here, given a polygon, apply transformations to include translations, reflections, and dilation. So here, given a pre-image and an image, we're going to identify the transformation or sequence of transformations. So sometimes it could be translated and then reflected and then dilated. So we're just going to put all three of the transformations together. All right, before we dive in, let's do a bit of a review of what the different transformations are. Excuse me, I was about to say translations. So remember, a translation is a slide. So that means you're going either horizontally or vertically. Reflection is a flip. So remember, we're reflecting either over the X and Y axis, X or Y axis. And then a dilation, it resizes it. So it's making it larger or smaller. All right. So before we get into the Eureka lesson, here are a couple examples using either a lamb. I'm going to go ahead and say this is a little lamb. All right, so for A, looking here at the two images, the image and the pre-image, we can see here that this is a reflection because if we were to fold it over, they'd be exact. So we have reflection. All right, so for B, we can also say a reflection. So if we were to fold it over on our our x-axis, we would see that they are mirror images. All right. C, we can see that one of them has been shifted, so just a slide, so we can say translation. And for D, we can see that one is larger than the other, so resize, so it's dilation. All right, so now I want you to pause the video and look at E, F, G, and H, and I want you to determine the transformation. All right, so looking at E, again, we can see that it is just a shift or a slide, so this is a translation. For F, we can definitely see this is a reflection. Mirror images. For G, a dilation because we resize the image. And then for H, a translation as well. All right, now let's look at some Eureka examples. All right, so very similar, except for we're using polygons, but we're doing the exact same thing. So looking here at this first image here, number 1, we can see from our pre-image, which is our black rectangle, to our red image, which is our image, that there is a shift or a slide. So this is a translation. So the transformation here is translation. For 2, we can see here from the image or the pre-image, in black of our triangle to our image, which is in red, our red triangle, we can see that there was a size change. So this is a dilation. All right. So now what I want you to do is pause the video real fast, and I want you to tell me what this transformation is. All right, so first of all, taking a look at it, we can definitely see that there was a reflection. So I'm going to go ahead and put reflection. And we can say that because it was reflected over the x-axis. But we can also see that there was a shift. So it was reflected and then it was shifted. So we can definitely see, looking at our image, our pre-image to our image, that it was shifted or translated 5 units to the left. So we have a translation of 5 units to the left. All right, so if you look in your notes, there is an example for you to practice on your own, and then your exit ticket. So what I want you to do is complete the practice problem. And of course, we're going to go over it. Then you will complete your exit ticket, and we will review that as well.